Hello and welcome to the Hespect MMA podcast, where we cover MMA's hottest headlines, fight card bouts, fighter drama, discuss fight predictions, media giants, and basically all things MMA related. Made by fans, for the fans. This is your host, Hespectful Keith, and I'd love for you to come and join me here, often visited by special guest and best friend of mine, codenamed Throb Lowe, as we share our memories, takes, and opinions on the frequently changing landscape that is MMA. Now, without further ado, let's MMA and chill.
Can you hear me? Check the mic.
Check 1, 2.
All right, I can hear you.
How do I sound? Does it sound better than last time?
Yeah, now it's like crystal clear.
Oh,
So
can
clean.
you still kind of hear me, kind of? Like
Yeah.
I'm kind of eating. Can you hear me snacking?
No, I can't. I'll let you know though.
Okay, good. All right, yeah, I think I got the settings all nice and tuned up.
Nice. Yeah, fuck, I hate it when you get a new headphones or something like that and you gotta fucking deal with all that nonsense.
Yeah, it was a tough transition, but I wanted to do it so bad, so got it done.
All right. Okay,
Hey man, so how you been?
good man. We had that cabin trip. Me, Rizo, Buon, Alex. Pretty solid.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
man, I got
remember.
wrecked and had a 2-day hangover after.
Nice. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, me and Dennis ended up staying up all through Thursday and going to sleep after we got back to Winnipeg at like 4 p.m. the next day. Or Saturday, sorry.
Holy shit. So do you guys spend any time, like, is there a lake there? Do you guys spend time on the water, or?
There's actually a big thing in Manitoba right now because a lot of the beaches that are normally open to the public recently went under new management of some kind of change like that. You know, who like operates and manages and maintains the beachfront and everything. And they decided to start charging people to use
To spend time on the water?
or at the beach. Basically, if you go on the lake, you're getting charged for it.
What?
And it's not crazy. It's like $10 per car
Yeah.
that you're parking, and then $5 per person, and that's like the entire day type thing. But now that it looks all ugly because it's fenced off, and every area is fenced off, and even people who have like lakefront properties and everything have to have like a pass that says I live here. Like they can literally walk out of their balcony and walk down the beach 20 feet, and someone might try to charge them $10.
If they think that they're not a local.
Yeah, exactly. Like they handed out passes and everything to the people who actually live there that says it.
Man.
Yeah, I mean it's not going over well.
Yeah, that sounds pretty ugly.
Yeah,
I
we didn't
mean,
even go to the beach that weekend.
you guys weren't stopped or anything, were you?
No, we didn't even try.
Okay.
Too much drinking to get done.
Gotta get the checklist done.
Yeah, drink, and then step 2 is drink, and then step 3 is profits.
Profits. Excellent. Sounds like the best game plan.
Yeah, it worked.
Good shit. All right, so
Yeah.
welcome back to Hespect MMA, everybody. It is July 28th. Hespectful Keith and Throb Lowe back in your eardrums. MMA and
Yeah.
chill. Yeah, boy. Yeah, just here to discuss big movers and news headliners. And this is episode number 16, right? 16. And
Oh
that
man,
inventory
that
going.
many? Yeah.
So on tap today. Oh, actually, we wanted to rewind a little bit, right? Did you want to talk about Gilbert Burns and Stephen Thompson too, or which?
Yeah, I was a little surprised that Burns was able to do that with Thompson, considering how no one
Yeah,
else
man.
has.
It's a shame too that Dana didn't enjoy the fight himself. You know,
Yeah.
being the guy. So, but I don't know. Yeah, to a hardcore fan or to a mixed martial artist like that competes at somewhere around the same level or whatever. That was amazing. Like
Yeah,
no
yeah.
one
I
does
mean,
that
that
to
was
Thompson.
no one has ever done that to Thompson. I mean, Woodley, arguably, but a lot of that was, just poking back and forth.
Yeah, and like
But
he had to really explode, whereas like Burns, there was the explosion, but then after that there was also like pressure, the
yeah,
clinch,
yeah, he
the
sustained it.
strength. Yeah, man.
Ah, that was a good win. Definitely a good
You're
win.
yeah. So do you remember me mentioning like I was uncertain, man. I was scared for Wonder Boy because this IHC training that Burns was doing, where they do like fight simulation training via weights, and I'm pretty sure Burns was probably doing weights heavier than Wonder Boy, and they simulate like takedowns and they even do cardio like drills where you punch when and your arms are weighted down or whatnot, like all this crazy kind of like technical weight training, almost like a refined what's that fucking crazy thing that people make fun of? What's that
Uh,
workout that people make fun of?
CrossFit.
CrossFit. Yeah, like a refined CrossFit. When I was watching Embedded, I was just like, Jesus Christ, this work that Burns is doing is just like monstrous.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can train the body, right? I mean, if Gilbert Burns found something magic that works for him, we could see another level of his game.
It's gonna be crazy, man. And
Yeah.
yeah, he's even fired up too, man, calling out basically all the top five. It's Colby. Yeah, you remember that post-fight interview where he's like, "Colby, I'm gonna," and then he just like kind of nodded his head, and he's like, I'm gonna beat you up. I'm glad this is on live. You're lucky this is on live TV." He wanted to say nasty stuff.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah, pretty well spoken for a Brazilian too, so it translates for the North American audience, the
Yeah.
casuals.
Yeah, he definitely would find it easier building a following.
Yeah, so what do you think? Did Thompson have an off day, or was this a product of just Burns reaching another level with the UFC Performance Institute and the IHP?
I think it maybe both. Because
Hmm.
I mean, his Thompson's last two performances, he literally looked like he was having the best night of his life.
Perfection, man, perfection.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's hard to say, right? A lot of it was Burns' side of things, but we've never seen someone put that much pressure on Thompson and keep it there.
Mhm. I
So
felt
I don't know.
Thompson. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to call. I think just like Thompson had his good days, Burns came out at 100%, right? This was his Super Saiyan level type shit.
Yeah, man. Just painful to watch. And they had that one moment where even Joe said they started teeing off on each other on the ground there, like Don Fry and the
Yeah, yeah, I
Japanese
remember
dude.
that. Yeah,
Totally hilarious moment of the fight there. If you haven't
yeah.
watched it, people, make sure you check that out. Find the
Don
fight
Fry,
replay.
Don Fry versus I think Takayama was his name.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, Yoshiro or something like that.
Oh, I don't know, remember his first name, but yeah, yeah, that guy. That was like barely a fight. That looks like something you do when you're like 12 years in.
That was straight up out of a movie, yo.
Yeah, that was like one of those Jason Statham fight scenes where the guy gets
Yeah.
punched in the face like 10 times and you're like, there's no way. There's no way.
Okay, and coincidentally, I listened to a bit of the Joe Rogan podcast with Don Fry, and he talked about it. And what happened, why it ended up that way. He explained is he actually slipped, went towards Takayama there, and when he slipped forward, he had to grab him by the neck. And Cyril did the same thing because it was kind of like an unexpected movement,
Yeah.
and yeah, they just They ended up in
It's just
that position, started wailing on each
that is
other. He was like,
absolutely
"Well, I was
hilarious.
just doing it because he was doing it too, you know."
Goddamn Don Fry.
Oh man, he's got that like seriously old school Western like voice, all
Yeah,
like
he's like
zingy.
who's who's that guy from? He's got the mustache and he loves bacon from that TV show.
I wouldn't know, but like,
I
yeah.
forget what he. Oh damn, I forget what it called. Oh, maybe it'll come to me or not.
Oh,
That's hilarious stuff.
he's got that classic old west kind of like look
Yeah.
to him and feel to him. Fucking hilarious. He was even saying too that he wanted to fight Ngannou for the belt. If they're like, if the UFC were to ever offer me a fight, I wouldn't want anything else but Ngannou. Oh man, hardcore. But yeah, you know, Thompson, man. Yeah, I felt maybe he was just a little bit hesitant. I mean, you have to be against Burns, right? This guy's a freaking monster and a half.
Yeah.
Crazy to think he's so like peaceful outside of the cage.
Yeah, that's usually how it is though.
Turn it
Crazy.
up inside.
Yeah, like Robbie Lawler, right? How like literally ruthless he is inside, and then you get out, he's just like the softest spoken dude out there. Just chill as hell.
Just yeah, just dead face, yeah.
Yeah.
He steps in there. Yeah, good on Gilbert Burns though. Can't wait to see what's next for him. I don't know where would you like to see him. He wants the Colby match. Colby recently got the title fight secured with
Yeah. Yeah.
Maru. That's happening, yeah. So I don't know. Should he just get winner again, or maybe take
I
on
think if
Leon?
he wants to stay active, yeah, I'd say Leon. Because if
Hmm.
Colby has it, I don't know if Leon or Gilbert are willing to wait another 6 months at least.
Hmm. A little bit of a pre-clearing the division there. I don't
Yeah.
mind that. I
I
mean,
mean,
both guys are
Michael
killers.
Chiesa is right there too. Vincente Luke is also right there. I mean, any matchup between those four against each other, I'd be willing to see that.
Hmm. Yeah, maybe time for a Luke Thompson rematch. Maybe too soon. I don't know. We'll see.
That wasn't that long. Oh no, I think that was a little bit ago. Let me see here. 2
Yeah,
years, yeah.
2 years. It's
Right there.
windows open there. I feel,
Yeah.
but I don't know if Luke wants that. It's hard. It's hard to want the smoke of Wonder Boy, right?
Yeah, I
Then
know.
you end up like Burns with an amazing performance by hardcore standards, but then you got Dana White, and he's like, yeah, he just did what he did had to do to win. I mean, you know how hard that is to do against Wonder
Yeah.
Boy. Come on, Dana.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, let's see what's next for Burns. Good on him. Thompson, Usman, 2020 derailed. 2021 derailed for me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I was
super sad.
hopeful.
But yeah, and then after that, freaking Dustin Poirier and Conor
Oh yeah.
McGregor. Fuck that stoppage. Fuck that
Yeah, the
stoppage.
goddamn the leg, right? I
Yeah,
don't know what
man.
happened. Something
He,
about stress fractures prior to the fight.
yeah, he talked about it. He released information on it after the fight. Uh, in the episode 15, my brother actually had a interesting theory that if Connor knew that it was already there, why did he kick so much with it? Was it because he knew it would eventually break, and then there you go, he has another padded excuse to try and do number 4, which coincidentally Dana is interested in and agrees with Connor, saying fight shouldn't end like that, which is absolutely crazy. I
Yeah.
don't know. What do you feel about that theory?
I wouldn't doubt it, man. Connor is a little weird.
Yeah,
He's obviously
his
physically
mental.
gifted. He's very intelligent, but I
Mhm.
mean, he's human, right? And the amount of pressure he's under, the bright lights and the big stage, and how long he's been basically put on the pedestal, right? Ever since he beat Aldo, he's basically been, the world superstar. I think
Yeah.
I don't know. You lose twice to the same guy. 3 times if you count his other high profile fight with Khabib.
Mhm.
I mean, and then you immediately start making excuses after. He did it for all 3 fights. I mean, it just
Yeah,
seems like he's not very good at taking a loss.
anymore at least.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
What was that one loss he? Oh, with Nate Diaz, he was pretty graceful.
yeah, but I guess that's also because he took it back after, right? Khabib retired,
Mhm.
so there's no hope of that, and then he lost the second round. I mean, if he knowingly started throwing those kicks like your brother was saying, that I wouldn't be surprised, but it's not the first thing I'd think of.
Mhm. It's a pretty good theory. I entertain it.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like
I wouldn't doubt it.
I
I
feel like
think
it's a
maybe he,
story of the king going mad.
yeah, yeah. I mean, either way, I think they fight 10 times. I think Dustin's gonna win 9 of them.
Yeah, for sure, for
I
sure.
mean, I think right now Connor's just not in it anymore.
Yeah, and I feel like you know this is another one of those stories where it's like maybe weight classes need to be spread out a bit. It is kind of like it's fine 145, 155, 170. But yeah, Dustin at 155, he walks around 180. He's good. He's good at lightweight. He's got the durability compared to featherweight. I mean, Connor, he can kill himself to make featherweight, just eat salads and shit, but he doesn't want to do that, obviously. But he's just another elite at lightweight. No disrespect to all the elites, but he's just fallen in the line.
Yeah, and that happens. It definitely does. Sometimes it's age, sometimes it's wear and tear on the body. For Connor, it just seems like the hunger isn't there. Right? He's already got belts in 2 divisions. He already dethroned how many legendary fighters? He's already got all the money he could want. I mean, what else
Mhm.
is he fighting for if not pride and ego at this point? And I just don't think that's a strong enough motivator.
Yeah, exactly. Well, interestingly enough, he tweeted a reply to BKFC revealing, I guess, a new belt design or whatnot. And he said, "Spit shine that belt for me when I get there," or something.
Bare
Who
knuckle?
knows? Yeah, BKFC. Maybe, maybe he's thinking, okay, maybe I gotta dumb it down now. Tried boxing too much, and now my skills are kind of slipping in MMA.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
like at
I wouldn't doubt him trying to go elsewhere to pick up some wins, some positive publicity.
mhm. Who knows, man? Oh, did you hear what he said about speak of the devil, Khabib and his dad recently?
Oh, the COVID is good, dad is bad or something like that. What is it?
Yeah, off
Yeah,
of Khabib's good always defeats evil tweet.
yeah, I don't know, man. I enjoyed the first Dustin Poirier fight because he didn't talk like this.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
he
like so
seems like
natural.
yeah. I mean, at first when he was basically up until the point where he fought Eddie Alvarez. After that fight, it seemed like an act, right? It seemed like he was playing the superstar, and you didn't
Mhm.
really know what he was like backstage or off camera and everything like that. It was like WWE shit, right? It was the profile he created for himself.
Yeah,
But now, this far on, we're getting a glimpse into who Connor really is, and I just don't think he's a very good person.
yeah, seems like a POS.
Yeah, right. Exactly. There's there's no other way to say it. That's what it seems like. Just doesn't seem like a good dude.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if it's gonna be like his ultimate undoing in his MMA career. Because even John Kavanaugh, I remember there was a clip where he was talking. I don't know who he was talking to now, but the quote went something like, "We had spent all this time trying to civilize Connor, and now we just brought him back to that vicious side." And it's like, might have that been the way to go? And is he gonna be stuck there now? Like, I don't know. It's really weird. So many layers
Yeah,
to the situation.
yeah, yeah, and it's kind of like oh no, it's definitely a weird situation because you got guys like Connor who's like seems like a bad dude playing a different bad dude. Whereas, someone like John is, seems like a POS, but he's trying to be the good guy. And I mean, Colby, he seems like he might be an all right guy in real life, but he's trying to be the bad guy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a weird thing, like who they are on camera versus off, and especially when you reach that superstar level.
Khabib himself once said, like, they say fame and money changes you. It's not true. When fame and money come, it just shows who you really are. Pretty powerful words.
Yeah.
As for the fight itself, man, what you think?
I'm not surprised at all. I mean, Conor made a bunch of excuses, but at no point was I worried for Dustin. Even during the guillotine or, some of the shots he landed. There's never a moment where I was actually worried Dustin was going to lose or even lose the round. Whereas Conor, all the way up until he went down, I was always thinking, he's just a little bit more from being out.
Yeah, like, oh shit.
Yeah. I just don't think, I don't even think they're going to do a fourth one.
I wonder if Dustin would entertain it. He's got to be the one to sign the other contract, right? 'Cause Dana and Conor will probably be trying to push for that one.
Yeah, like maybe for the first time in Conor's career, he needs the other guy more than the other guy needs him.
Mm-hmm.
Like the only way I see this happening is if Dustin loses to Charles. Conor comes off his, healing his injury, and then Charles goes on to the next one. But I mean, if Dustin wins, it seems like a bit of a stretch, even for Conor and Dana, for Conor to get a title shot when I know everyone's sick of hearing it, but 5 years almost since his last win at lightweight.
It's bad.
Yeah.
I saw a meme of that actually, where I think the Strangle Squad did it, where I forgot what picture it was, but the caption was Dana realizing that he can make Dustin versus Conor for the title if Dustin beats Charles Oliveira, and it's like an evil guy, and he's like, yes, it's all coming together now.
God damn. Perfect though.
Dana. Yeah, better not try.
No, I mean if Dustin does win, I mean I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they did, because Charles isn't a dominant champion that deserves an immediate rematch.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as the top contenders, Chandler, I don't think they'd give it to him without another win. Gagey has been sitting. I imagine he'll get a fight going and change things up. Dariush is a little outside that bubble.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I think it's very likely that Dustin and Conor will be a title fight if he manages to win.
Ridiculous. Oh man, I'm not for this. I'll be like, what's wrong with the universe? It's been weird for a while.
The only way it ends up not being a title fight is if Gagey gets another fight and wins it. I think at that point it's kind of hard to argue that he's still at the number one contender spot.
Yeah, so apparently him and Chandler have been chirping at each other online for a bit.
Oh yeah.
So hopefully they clash heads. I thought they were booked, but it was just a rumor, I guess. And now
that fight is like hitting a hammer with a hammer and seeing which one's gonna break.
Exactly. Oh man, it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, man, good stylistic matchup. Welterweight, man. I mean, welterweight, lightweight, just stacked, yo.
Yeah.
Crazy. I wanted to say, as for the fight itself, yeah, Dustin just he's up there, and it's like a story of like, look, Dustin's been way more active. He's been training nothing but MMA for the entire time. Conor, he's been in, he's been out, he's been boxing, been trying MMA. Who knows how much time he gets on the mats? Yeah, he's doing too much stuff, and he spread himself thin. And Dustin he's ahead now. His defense was on point. Conor doesn't like how he shells. Well, guess what? And your leg is broken because you hit his elbow during a kick, and he shelled, and the tip of his elbow made the fracture break on your tib fib, bro. Octa stoppage. Fucking guy. But yeah, Dustin is just gonna be great when him and Charlie Olive's fight. Be good shit. Can't wait to
Yeah,
see.
that's definitely going to be a big one.
Yeah, man, and we'll break that one down when it comes. It's gonna be great, man. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
goddamn.
All right, well, good shit, man. Moving on from there, on tap, we also have UFC on ESPN 26. Islam, Khabib's prodigy, Makhachev, versus Thiago Moises. Gonna do that review. Also, the UFC on ESPN 27, Corey Sandhagen and TJ Dillashaw this past weekend. And of course, this weekend's UFC on ESPN 28 with middleweight headliners Uriah Hall and Sean Strickland. Good stuff. All of them in the Apex in Nevada.
Oh damn.
They be loving it in there.
Yeah.
All ESPN, all anal all the time. Remember when you saw that on the bus? Just share
Like
that
50
story again.
times. Yeah, so I get on the bus and I get this is like years ago in like high school days, and someone with a red Sharpie all over the back of the bus at least 50 times, maybe 60, wrote all
Oh,
anal all the time. I don't know how they managed to do it without like getting noticed, but it was like everywhere. It was on the windows, it was on like the plastic edgings of the seat, it was on the handrails that you used to walk around the bus and everything. It was like on the back of the seat. I don't. It was ridiculous, man.
that's hilarious. Like, what else do you remember about where were you going home? Where were you going?
No, I've no idea. It was so long ago. I literally just remember how many times like you could look at one and you'd have like 3 or 4 in your peripheral vision, just like in like a like a foot around that one.
Holy shit, man. Try not to laugh out loud here because my kid's in the other room. Fucking hilarious. Holy shit. Let me catch my breath here. Fucking hilarious. I would have loved to see it myself. I would just, I don't know what to do either. I would just be laughing in my head, wishing that everyone was here to see it.
Yeah, I know. It was absolutely ridiculous. Just
Good shit, man. All right, so before jumping into the key plays of the past 2 cards, I must personally recommend anyone who missed UFC on ESPN 26 to make sure to go back and check out that entire fucking card. That was a good card, yo.
oh yeah.
In the prelims, like 3 out of 5 fights were finishes. Every fight was a crap. Main card, all finishes, top down. Very delicious.
Oh damn, I didn't even notice that everything was a finish
Yeah, man, freaking sick. It was a
for the
sick
main
night,
card.
man. Makhachev Moises was freaking. That was like a card and a half there. You didn't expect it too. It was a sleeper card.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, a lot of the fighters on those sleeper cards, they're hungry, right? They're usually their first few fights in the UFC, trying to do something big.
Yeah, man, big stuff. There was that heavyweight opener, Alan Bodo, I think is the pronunciation, and Rodrigo Yogi Bear Nascimento.
Was that his name?
Rodrigo, yeah, his nickname's Yogi Bear.
Nice.
Yeah, a sick heavyweight slobber knocker, man. Haven't seen one like that in a while. Oh, whoa, there was Tuivasa and Hardy. That was a good one.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think a lot of people were satisfied about that one.
Yeah, good shit. And then I wanted to kind of like cover our fellow Canuck Malcolm Gordon defeated Davidson's Figueiredo's little brother Francisco in
Oh damn.
unanimous decision. Mr. Malcolm X Gordon, that's his nickname, X.
Just the X.
Mm. Apparently, he shocked the odds makers. Everyone had Francisco as a favorite, but I went out there and did what he had to do to get the job done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
I
happen
don't
to
remember
happen
that one
to
really.
oh yeah.
No, no, I don't think I
Okay.
caught that one.
He was critical of his own performance, but Paul Felder gave him his deserved praise. So don't be so hard on yourself, Malcolm Gordon. Like Francisco, obviously, if you know Davison, former champ, very dangerous family. He
Yeah.
just wrestled him down, secured top position, sealed the W. Just grueling fight. You know, you got to be out there swinging with a figure eight. Oh, come on, people.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, that's
Mm,
exactly what Davison would want you to do.
mm, yeah, and even like Moreno kind of showed kind of path there. Why can't other people emulate it for the brothers?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the game overall is getting a very wrestle heavy, with the exception of heavyweight. Like Khabib issued a new age. I mean, Usman, he's definitely a good wrestler. Colby's up there now. I mean,
Mhm.
same with Burns. He's bringing that back out of his back pocket.
Mm.
Islam Makhachev obviously making a few statements along the way.
Oh shit, man! Those people better watch out, man.
Yeah, no, it's got to be hard for him to get a higher ranked opponent, right? I think we said this
Yeah.
last time, right? No one wants to know they're going into a fight and it's going to be 15 minutes of trying to stand up.
Yeah, I know. That's just shitty. I think there was a point made by Ariel Hawani or John Anik. They're like, there was a point where Khabib had told the lightweight division, anyone who defeats Islam Makhachev, I'll consider them the next title contender. And then no one called him out.
Yeah, goddamn. No one wants that, man. No one wants that smoke.
Yeah, man. So we'll see Islam, see where he climbs. In terms of Mr. Malcolm Gordon, I'm excited to see if he can keep up the momentum in the flyweight division. That one's getting deeper and deeper.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the threats of shutting it down and blah 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 Dana nonsense aside, that's it's definitely an exciting division now that the belt has opened up.
Mm, shit. I can't wait to see if Henry Cejudo come back.
Yeah, I imagine he'd come back at 135. I don't think he wants to cut down
I
anymore.
might fight you on. That'd be dope.
I think Figueiredo should move up to 135.
That'd be nice. Yeah, he had a
Yeah,
rough cut, didn't he?
yeah. I mean, Andy he missed weight in the first one, right? So he wasn't eligible to win. Oh no, that wasn't against him. That was against
Obi.
yeah.
Yeah, Joey Benavides.
Yeah,
Boy.
exactly, right?
Yeah. Oh, brutal finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that aside, yeah, see how flyweight develops. Moving on to a couple credits before we talk about the bigger key players. So credits to bantamweight 135 Sergey Morozov, did Khalid Taha via unanimous decision. 30-27 across the board. Women's strawweight 115 Amanda Lemos. She defeated Montserrat Ruiz via TKO punches in round one. Now, I actually wanted to kind of discuss this too. Did you happen to see this one?
No. This was the card that was on while I was out at the cabin, so I didn't get to check it. I kind of
Oh
just like
shit! Yeah, yeah, yeah.
watched the two main events and then oh no, I watched Stevens, right? He got Kimura. Then I just kind of skimmed
Yeah,
some
yeah, yeah.
finishes and things like that. I don't.
Yeah, those are the ones I wanted to shoot up to, anyways.
Yeah. I don't really remember this one. What were you gonna say?
There was just some controversy on the early stoppage, but if you didn't see it, then fuck it. I mean, it did seem a little early. Ruiz was a little conscious still, but he got absolutely dropped by Limos.
Oh, shit. Here, hold on. I'm just gonna look at a replay right here. Early stoppage.
Yeah, you go ahead
Ruiz.
and check that out. I'll just skim through these other fights. Daniel Rodriguez defeated Preston Parsons. TKO in the round one. Great scrap. Check that out, people. And then main card, nothing but finishers, right?
Yeah.
Artillo beating Benitez. TKO punches in round three. That was a good scrap. Rodolfo Vieira and Dustin Stolvus. Yeah, Rodolfo, he secured a rear naked choke in round three. Good stuff. Did you see the finish there or the stoppage?
No. Or for which one? The Stevens fight?
Ruiz.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I just watched the highlight. I don't know. It's arguable. Given the
Yeah.
angle, he was looked like he was behind Lemos when she hit the next shot.
Mhm.
I mean, I think from his side, it was absolutely the right time to stop it. Like the
Yeah,
camera
she
angle
did
we
get
got, we can
dropped.
clearly see, right? We can clearly see
Mhm.
she's still kind of in there, but with the ref being right behind the other or Lemos, I mean, it's hard to let him or let her get a few more swings, right?
Mhm.
I mean, she looked like she was stiff when she hit the ground, and then like she immediately sprung back up.
Yeah. Yeah, she got rocked. She got absolutely
Yeah.
rocked. Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, onto the big movers. Matthews. Forgot how they pronounced it, but Gamrot. Yeah, Kimura to Stevens in round one, man. Pretty sick. This guy is seems like a serious player. I don't know why. Like, I know Jeremy Stevens. He don't give a fuck, right? He'll fight anyone. But you look at this guy's resume, and it's kind of like, ooh, he's a pretty serious he's a pretty serious European fighter.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really recognize the name at all. I mean,
Well, it's his third fight into promotion. Came in just last year, but he lost a split decision to one
okay.
Guram Kuda. Okay, I'm not even gonna try and say that. Anyways, yeah, seems like he's settled into the promotion. He's apparently a former KSW champ. So yeah, from Poland. We'll see,
Okay.
maybe a training partner of Jan Blachowicz. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, if he's high level, I imagine, most places have a few really high level gyms that train the world elites.
Yeah, so what do you think? What the hell was Stevens thinking, taking a fight like this? Was it just a matter of Stevens not giving a fuck? Right? I'm the hardest hitting 145er. The real
Yeah.
hardest hitting 145er.
I think maybe that, just, get a fight kind of thing, but
Mhm.
I kind of questioned why he went for his own Kimura while he was on the ground. Maybe he was trying to do it to get back up,
Mhm.
right? Like, because as soon as they went down, it seemed like, Stevens put himself in this weird, almost crucifix type thing, right? Trying to bend his arm for a Kimura.
Yeah.
I think maybe he was doing it to initiate a scramble and get out. But
And then he was yeah.
yeah, and then it didn't work for him at all. So I don't know. Couple bad decisions on his part.
hmm And that lightweight too. Did move up because of the weight cut was getting too brutal for him there.
Oh, this was at lightweight?
hmm
Oh,
Not
okay.
necessarily the same results as Dustin Poirier, but
No.
maybe he's just falling a little bit. Who knows if he's gonna get cut though? I don't know. I think it's his fourth fight.
Yeah,
He is a
that
hell of a fighter
well.
though.
No, more than that. It's his fifth fight with one no contest.
Oof. Yeah, so really weird there. Really weird spot to be in for
Yeah.
Stevens, but goddamn, he's a hell of a fighter. I hope they keep him.
Yeah, for years he's one of those names where as soon as he's on there, someone's gonna die.
Fucking awesome. His last two wins, Dooho Choi, that was a savage overhand and knocked him down, and Josh Emmett, the
Oh yeah.
elbows once he knocked him down. Jesus. When he's on,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, when he lands, it's just a matter of people knowing it's coming, right?
Mhm. So yeah, I don't know, man. Hopefully things turn out for Stevens there, and big ups to Gamrot there. We'll see what develops from this prospect and a half.
Yeah.
And for the co-main, Jesus, everybody, the Cupcake Tape
Oh yeah.
back. Steady
Yeah.
demolition, man. Steady demolition of the Pioneer, right?
Yeah,
In
and
Reno.
she was really young when she retired the first time Tate too, right?
I
I mean,
never realized.
yeah, me either. I mean, she's only 34 right now. She was what, 30, 31 when she no, maybe 29 or 30 when she took her hiatus.
Just sliding into the prime years.
Yeah. I mean, to get that much rest on the mind and the body, right, without having to, push yourself to the level that it takes to stay at the high end of the board, right? I mean, I think maybe that hiatus is probably the best choice you could have made.
And it showed in her performance. I don't know if I texted your. I think I texted your brother this, but yeah, apparently she's the splits with Mr. Caraway, or at least things have been smoothed out in her life. Apparently, a lot of her personal life was like really unsettled around the time that she left.
Oh yeah, yeah. I heard a few things where she just wasn't in the right place overall to keep fighting for the title.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it worked out.
Yeah, good shit. Yeah, so Marion Renault, she's a long time vet. She was on a losing streak. Who knows? Everyone was saying it was her retirement fight. With all due respect, yeah, she's how old? 44 now. It might be time to transition. Think about
Yeah,
your health, and big ups to you. Big thanks for your performances. But yeah, Misha Tate, she's here, and I think it's maybe time for Renault to hang him up. With all due respect.
yeah, yeah. I mean, the human body can only go so far, right? And mid-40s is usually where people end up stopping, especially the ones who actually make it to that age and still be active.
hmm Yeah, so hopefully, we'll see what next move is, but hoping on a retirement, for her health.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if it's just because it's your job and you're just there for the paycheck, there are other ways to make a living. You don't need to keep damaging your body, right?
hmm And of course, our main event of this evening. This evening
Yeah,
past,
yeah,
Islam Makhachev. Yeah, he submits the never before submitted Thiago Moises. 2 minutes and 38 seconds of round four. Pretty sick, man. So apparently, Khabib and his team, yeah, they were like, we're gonna put a stamp on this. We're gonna get the finish out of this guy. This guy's never been finished before. Tough out. We're gonna take him out. And he sealed the deal there.
yeah. I mean, it honestly looked reminiscent of Khabib's fights. Like
Mhm.
at every moment, Moises wasn't doing anything wrong, really, right? He was making the right movements to get out of certain positions. There was one time where he almost got slammed on his head, but he recognized it early
Yeah.
enough and put his arm down, and it just turned into a Islam back on top, right? I mean, Moises was doing the right movements. It's just when you get someone who's that much of a specialist, you know, you they're just better at it than you, right?
Mhm.
Like their one thing trumps your mixture of things. It's the same thing with Khabib. I mean, it seemed like one of his performances. He just grinded him out.
Yeah, Moises, he is obviously we were talking about him last time when he was fighting Alexander Hernandez, right? Rosenstrike versus Gain card.
Yeah,
Looked like he was coming into his own, right? I had picked against him, but was impressed to see his performance. And before that, the decision over Green, the submission on Michael Johnson, pretty serious. And running into the Makachev, train, he was probably feeling confident, but just a step behind along the way.
yeah. I will say that in the earlier parts of the fight, Moises was catching Makhachev with some shots. And like
Hmm.
Makhachev's he was good at rolling with him, right? He was kind of distancing himself, but I think if he lets a few of those slide like that, he may eventually get knocked out again.
Yeah, we know Islam himself. He's not undefeated, undisputed.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, he has been knocked out before. But
yeah,
as it stands, that's the one lone loss for now. Like I did think the same thing when he fought Drew Dober. I was like, Dober's got hands, and maybe he'll catch him coming in. But yeah, it's, still securing the takedowns, and Getting the Dagestani dance done.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it
So big ups to him.
everyone's like, yeah, now we can bang a lightweight. And then Makhachev appears and he's like, no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
you can't.
exactly right. After Khabib retired, Connor's like, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. And
Yeah.
then Islam was like, oh no, I'm here too. I'm here
Yeah.
too. Yeah, so it's hard for him to get a fight. I don't know if he's trying to move up. Where do you see him going there? They got Chandler, Dariush, Gagey, Poirier.
At this point, I think any fight. I mean, Dustin Poirier obviously is a little too high for him to get a fight with.
Mhm.
I think Dariush might be a good pick. They're both kind of
Seems.
in that bubble, right? They're both right on the edge of a title shot.
Mhm.
I think Gagey and Chandler is a good matchup.
Yeah, those two got to meet up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think right now Dariush seems like the best bet. I mean, Tony Ferguson definitely needs a fight, but I don't know how. I mean, maybe Tony can talk himself into wanting take out his Khabib frustrations on Makhachev.
Yeah, Islam did call him out oddly enough, but I guess it's because the storyline is there between him and Khabib. Tony
Yeah,
almost posts about Khabib almost every Tuesday. He calls it
yeah.
his Tiramisu Tuesday post. Because there's that one time Khabib missed weight, and then there's a picture of him like eating or in front of tiramisu cake, which apparently Khabib said he never ate. He said it was his friend's plate, so I don't know.
I uh I like I actually like the Makhachev RDA matchup
Mhm.
because RDA, he's been wanting a big fight or at least something that'll get him closer to the title.
Mhm.
I think Makhachev, he's in a position where you can't deny where he's at. So I think plus you have this guy who's going to wrestle you. You know he's going to wrestle you. Versus RDA, a guy who comes from a submission specialist background earlier in his career.
Yeah,
I
that'd
think
be
there's a lot of
awesome.
ways they can threaten each other. Plus, I'd like to see either one of them get a win, right?
I think there was a bit of an exchange on Twitter. Dos Anjos kind of joked around and said, Islam's going to fight this October with me. And after I beat him, Khabib's going to come out of retirement to fight me. So,
Oh yeah, I remember seeing something like that too.
yeah, so that's good. Start the
Yeah,
storyline there.
yeah. I think of all the matchups, I think that's the one I like the most. It's not exactly a move
RDA?
up. Yeah, it's not a move up, but RDA carries a lot of weight in the division. I think it'll be
Mhm.
worth it.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, Dariush or Dos Anjos for Ferguson. Why not? Why not Red Panty Night, right?
Yeah,
'Cause he's
why
paid
not?
his dues. Get a Red Panty Night going. Yeah. Okay. Well, that'll close that one up, and then the other card passed. UFC on ESPN 27. Corey the Sandman, Sanhagen versus TJ Dillashaw. It's a good follow-up card to teach everyone a lesson in the ebb and flow of MMA. Why? What were you laughing at there?
I I leaned over and to grab my phone, and the headphone slipped off my head when you said TJ Dillashaw,
Yeah.
and I literally thought you were about to say Tila Tequila, and then my mind went to Tila Tequila Shaw or something like that. It was just like a high moment.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, my
Uh,
brain stopped working because the headset sounded weird.
is that person still alive?
I don't know. Who knows, man?
Remember when they blew up?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Anyways,
Yeah, random high moment.
that's hilarious though. But yeah, this next card, yeah, I scored fantastic on that Makhachev card, and then fucking got bombed on this one. I'm not embarrassed to post about it. I just haven't posted about it yet, people. Okay, I will. Don't worry. Yeah, some questionable decision victories. I think you were also at the cabin for this one, or
No, this one. Hold on, let me pull up the card here.
Sanhagen Dillashaw.
Yeah, yeah, this one. This one I caught the main event.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do Hespect and I'll do Hespect the prelims fight there. 8:23. Spit it up here. I wanted to talk about first though. Did you see Adrian Yanez the fight?
No, that was that was the knockout, right?
Yeah, the opener of the main card. Did
Yeah,
Randy Costa? Yeah, man, that guy. What do you think of that guy? That guy is slick.
yeah, yeah. I definitely looked good, man. He was his foot movement was pretty good. Like, yeah, I kept switching stances quickly. He was
I
like
got
when he was
some
cutting
really
the
good
cage and
hands.
everything.
Hmm. Yeah, I've been kind of like following this guy on Twitter because I think we covered him in the last pod on Brunson and Holland. That's when he fought Gustavo Lopez, which was kind of like another steady demolition over 3 rounds. And I really like this guy's fighting style. It's kind of like slick, assassin-like boxing. He
Yeah,
did get kind of hit with the low kick against Randy Costa, but I think Costa kind of gassed in that first round trying to take Yanez out, and Yanez just sensed that he can get the finish in a second. It's pretty good, man. Bantamweight, man, just heating up.
yeah. Seems like all the divisions are heating up now that Dana has more control over picking exciting fighters. Where with the Tuesday show being like their main stream of pulling in new talent.
Mhm.
Dana gets to handpick them basically, so he picks the guys who come to strike.
Yeah, man, Yanez. I think he's gonna. I don't know. What do you think? Prospect in making? Maybe former champ? Is it too early to say?
Yeah, yeah. I'd say I'd like to see something more. I mean, he looked really relaxed when he was out there, right? Looked like
Mhm.
he
He's
was just
smooth, man.
waiting, right? He was watching. I mean, yeah,
Mhm.
smooth's a good way to describe it. He's got a quick jab too. He can reach pretty far for it.
Mhm.
He was
Almost
getting
like
tagged
a
a little bit though.
almost like a mini Jorge Masvidal.
Yeah, he does look like a young version of him, right?
Yeah. Good shit, man. Yeah, can't wait to see what's next for him. Did you happen to see the controversial split decision of Macy Barber and Miranda Maverick?
Yeah, yeah.
How'd you score it?
I well, this is the episode that we missed, but or I missed,
Hmm.
or that yeah, we missed this one also, but last week. But I was gonna call it for Maverick,
Yeah, me too.
and I actually
Oh,
thought Maverick did enough.
I think she had rounds 1 and 2. Macy did kind of push it round 3, but then, I mean, if you're scoring it properly,
Yeah.
I would have thought Maverick got the at least the split, if not the unanimous.
Yeah, I definitely thought it was going to be Maverick. That's yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've seen bigger robberies, but yeah, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, it's
There are
all
some
good. It's all good.
bad decisions out there. This one
All right.
sucks. Yeah, it sucks, but
Kind of glaring.
it's not like on the grand scale of things.
Mm. After that, though, fucking motherfucking Darren Elkins, man. This guy made out of.
Yeah, I know.
I
It's
picked
classic
against him
Aaron Elkins
because
fight.
yeah, man, Minner's he balls out when he fights. But I guess I forgot. I guess I forgot
Yeah,
how
he hit a rough skid at the highest level there, right? Volkanovski, Lamas.
uh, fucking yeah. Can't ever count Darren Elkins. I guess, man. Another comeback finish, comeback KO after being dominated. Fucking guy, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's not a lot to say, man. That was fucking crazy how one-sided it was until it wasn't anymore.
Yeah, just turn it around. The
I
celebration
mean,
too is always so emotional. You kind of feel it with them, like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you pulled that out, bro."
yeah. Oh damn, he was
Appreciate
just covered in blood too.
that, man. Too bad he's not more of an elite talent. This that guy deserves some pay-per-view points or something.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he was getting there. I mean, Michael Johnson was his win to cap off his six skid, or not skid
Mhm.
streak, and then after that,
Before
once
the skid.
he yeah four skid afterwards, once he hit the highest level. I mean, at some point, hard work and the heart and the chin and everything, it only goes so far, right?
Yeah, yeah. Lost to fucking Volkanovski. What the fuck? It's that one. Shit. The co-main though, another kind of talked about decision. I forgot how to pronounce the guy's name. Paiva. Anyways, defeated the hyped up Kyler Phillips, apparently a training partner of Sugar Sean O'Malley. People scored it for Phillips, and Paiva got the decision. This one was a lot closer than I feel than Barber and Maverick, but you happen to catch it?
No, I didn't. I don't really remember this one.
That's all good. Well, you can kind of tie it in with the main event. Mr. TJ Dillashaw also pushing out the split decision victory over Corey Sandhagen. You caught this one, right?
Yeah. The Dillashaw, he did what he had to do to get the win.
Yeah, so it's a matter of like, so the guy who is more evasive, more defensive, is he going to be more scored more highly over the guy who's pushing the pace, trying to land the big shots? In TJ Dillashaw's case, able to tie up and control Sandhagen on the offense. Sandhagen, I feel kind of slow to escape. Then he's been humble about it, and in his assessment with the decision. So yeah, I kind of agree with the decision. Some people, are butt hurt for Sandhagen. But yeah,
Yeah.
Dillashaw post EPO, he can still push the pace.
Yeah.
Had a
Yeah.
banged up knee too.
I mean, he got caught, right? He got penalized. He did his time. Blah blah blah. Personal opinion. This is a fresh start for him, right? I personally don't like him. Not the biggest fan, but he did his 2 years, right? He was out of the sport and all that. I don't see any reason to dislike Dillashaw just because he popped before, right? As long as he's staying clean now, I'm fine with second chance. But yeah,
So
he looked good, right? He pushed the pace. He used his grappling, which we haven't seen in a little while, or more than a little while.
Finally popped his knee in round one and was still able to perform against a very supple Corey Sandhagen.
Yeah,
That guy can move, and damn, he's fun to watch. But Dillashaw, yeah, he did what he had to do. Former training partners, and Dillashaw knew what he had to do to secure the victory.
yeah,
Crazy.
yeah. I mean, whenever they were standing, I mean, Sandhagen, that's where he was having his success, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think
And
he
that
was
cut
just
on Dillashaw's eye.
yeah, like I think he knew the threat and he neutralized it, right? And I think that's more effective than the few that got through. I think that's where the judges made the decision on that one, because it's specifically stated in the rules that it's about effectiveness, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And
I
TJ
think
Dillashaw was the more effective fighter.
yeah, even though it wasn't overly damaging, he basically shut down the offense, right? Controlled the fight.
Yeah. There was some like when Sandhagen was on his back, he was pretty active with his guard and stuff, trying to up kick, trying to secure subs. So was able to pop Dillashaw's knee in one of the scrambles there. But yeah, I agree. Dillashaw, he was able to nullify Sandhagen's movement, control him a bit on the cage there, hold him till escaped. But like Joe Rogan said, man, if they can do that to you, then tough shit. Like that's the game. That's the game, man.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if your job is to stop them from doing that, right? You want to do what you want to do. They want to do what they do. It's about who does it better. And it sucks sometimes.
It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but credits to TJ Dillashaw. They apparently did a deep dive into his older blood samples for his past fights and found nothing. So
Oh, for TJ?
yeah, so I'm just gonna stay on the skeptical side to keep it
Yeah.
spicy.
I'm not gonna rule anything out here, but
Yeah, there you go. So anyone who hasn't heard, TJ Dillashaw seems pretty clean. Besides the EPO fight with Cahuto there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not his biggest fan or anything like that, but I'll look forward to his next fight.
Mm, yeah. All right. Well, yeah, we'll close up that card and move into our predictions for this weekend's card. UFC on ESPN 28. All ESPN, all the time, all anal.
God damn! Like, what was someone thinking? Where'd they get the idea?
Who knows? That had to be some teenager, probably
Yeah,
late teens, right?
yeah,
Early teens. You might not really have the balls yet to go that much. Late teens, you don't even give a fuck no more.
yeah. Exactly.
But anyways, yeah, Uriah Primetime Hall on against Sean Strickland. Card as of July 28th is as follows. You got Philip Rowe versus Orion Kosk. Welterweights. Bantamweight bout between Ronnie Lawrence and Trevin Jones. One of our discussion highlights for the night, I wanted to talk about. Do you remember Jin Yu Frey? We covered her in a past pod. Ashley Yoder.
I no, not really familiar.
Okay. Well, I just want to share with you that, yeah, remember, well, when we first watched her, I was saying, like, she has such an Asian name, but she's American, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now that sounds familiar.
Yeah, yeah. Because she was representing the American flag. But I looked into it, and apparently her wiki was updated. She's half Korean. Her father was Korean.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where she got her name. He died while she was still young, apparently. She's the second oldest in a family. She has an older brother and then younger half siblings. And yeah, just interesting. Interesting insight on why this American has such an Asian name.
Okay, I'm looking. It was on the Edwards Muhammad card, her last fight.
Yeah, she has that she had that victory pretty dominant showing over Gloria DePaula.
Yeah.
Utilized her wrestling to kind of just grind out the decision there.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. A lot of.
Ashley Yoder, of course, she's coming off her loss to Angela Hill. Oh, it was on the same card actually, in March.
Okay. In March. Goddamn, too many fights to remember.
It's all good. Oh, yeah, so you got Jin Yu Frey. She likes the more well-rounded approach, and Ashley Yoder, I likes to strike. I don't know about her with groundwork, but I don't know. Let's throw it in. How do you see it playing out?
uh, I don't know. I don't know. I know a little more about Ashley Yoder, right? She's a
Mhm.
little more veteran in the UFC.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Jin Yu Frey, just because she seems a little more well-rounded.
Mhm.
Like if it's a unanimous decision to her last fight, which is pretty recently. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go with that. But yeah, let's say unanimous decision.
Okay, Junior Frey, unanimous decision. I think I'll second it. Yeah,
Yeah,
Ashley Yoder, she's been around the UFC, but I just feel like maybe the game's going past her. We'll see. Time can only tell. I'll do Hespect. He is 33, prime years, but just feel like the levels are going up, and maybe she's not quite keeping up with the pace of the division.
yeah, yeah. I mean, you always gotta adjust to what's happening, right?
Mhm.
Like especially when you're getting older, you gotta change your approach. Obviously, you're unlikely to be faster than a lot of the younger talent.
Yeah, for sure. So hopefully Yoda can tie it together and put a stop to Jinyu Frey for career going. But if not, then I don't know. We'll see.
Oh wait, Jin Yu Frey is 3 years older than her.
Oh, she's more advanced, eh?
Yeah. Okay.
We have
Well.
late prime.
Yeah. I mean, they both have kind of spotty records in the last little while.
Hmm.
It's a hard call. I don't much know about Jinyu Frey, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna stick with that Frey by unanimous decision.
Yeah, just good luck to the ladies.
Yeah,
Add more
good luck
volume to
on
the
that.
strawweight roster. All good. Good luck, ladies.
Yeah, I mean, Yoder last
But
fight was a loss to Angela Hill, right?
oh,
That's a pretty
sorry.
prime time
One
fight.
sec. Now recording.
Goddamn, Craig.
You were saying, or
Uh I was saying Yoder's last loss was she got decisioned by Angela Hill.
yeah, that was a nice little scrap. On
Yeah,
Angel
that
Hill.
was just a nice little footnote. Angela Hill's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Angel Hill. Got some fans here. Hespectful Keith and Throb Lowe.
Yeah.
Looking at you. What's
All
up, Hill?
right. All
But
right.
yeah, moving on from there. We got some great fights on tap there. But to the main card. Let's talk about those welterweight openers. Brian Bam Bam Barberina and Jason the Vanilla Gorilla Witt. Have you heard anything about Brian Barberina?
I remember I've kept my eye on him a little bit because I
Mhm.
remember one of his first fights where he, really got noticed was the Sage Northcutt fight when he choked him out with some weird side or half guard arm triangle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
he
then after
walked him
that
with
he's
the flip.
yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that was like a really big step up in publicity for him because the Sage Northcutt hype at the time. Yeah, since then he's had mixed results, but he's pretty well rounded. He's definitely getting better. I don't think he's part of the elite or anything like that, but yeah, I think
So,
he's got some good odds.
Mr. Barberina, he's actually been sidelined. He's been dealing with some serious health issues since November last year.
Oh man.
That's why I wanted to highlight this, let everybody know. He apparently is stemming from, quote, internal bleeding from a couple of ruptured arteries in his omentum. I don't know what that is, but that sounds fucking scary.
Oh man.
That forced him off his fight with Daniel Rodriguez on the Felder versus Dos Anjos card. That was hella long ago.
Yeah.
Scary shit.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah, so good to see him cleared. He's gonna get back at it with Jason Witt. Just hope he's close to 100% as can be. Obviously. You hear
Yeah.
anything about Mr. Jason Witt?
No, not really.
Yeah, so just another welterweight contender trying to make a name for himself. He's
Yeah.
coming off a first round KO loss to Matthew Semmelsberger. Tough loss. Um, even if he wins against Barberina, is that a win? Considering that Barberina just dealt with some. I don't know
Uh
if it's good for publicity, but I'm
yeah,
just
I
joking.
mean, I think I think it's just another win, right? Another step forward for either guy. Right? Brian Barberena definitely has more name in the UFC, but at the same
Yeah,
time
a pretty good resume.
yeah. But at the same time he's not exactly on the rank board yet. So I
Mm.
think either guy, if whoever gets a win, it's a big step forward. Brian Barberena, more of like a confidence boost after his health issues, it seems. Jason Witt, he wants to get back in the win column.
I'm actually pretty excited. So you got these two guys, Barberena, obviously not afraid to stand and trade. Stood his own ground with Vincente Luque, right? Or
Yeah,
Vincente a couple times. Ellenberger, Leon Edwards, Colby Covington, mostly losses, but he held his own, and yeah, he has some solid hands, good defensive wrestling.
yeah. He's definitely a well-rounded fighter. Definitely.
Exciting too. Jason Witt, he takes more of a well-rounded approach. Verena, he likes standing, but
Yeah.
Wit, he mixes up his striking with takedown attempts and all that. Still got to polish it. And in terms of his striking defense, he's been knocked out a couple times. He's 18-7. It's not a record to scoff at. He's obviously successful.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, definitely.
you see you playing out?
I'm gonna go with Brian Barberena.
Nice.
Yeah, I think he'll come back, have some success. I'm gonna mix it up and say second round submission.
Ooh, I like it. Spicy take.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna switch that to first round.
Oh shit! Come out hungry for his
Yeah, why
submission.
not?
Yeah, just throw it
Maybe
in. Fuck it.
opportune, right?
Hmm.
Just like because he's got a lot of. He prefers to stand, right?
Yeah.
I imagine he's been in the shop. He's definitely got some know-how on the ground, but so for someone who prefers to stand, maybe he wants to make a statement, right, on his well-roundedness or his overall performance.
Yeah, that'd
Initiate a
be nice to
scramble,
see.
maybe maybe catch a shot and then go for a submission.
Yeah, show us a new wrinkle. I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. I mean, he's got a few
I
submissions on his resume for sure.
he can do it all. But if he decides to stand and trade, fuck. Oh yeah, just bleed.
Yeah, no, I won't be disappointed at all.
So when I simulated in my head, I saw finish in like 2 or 3. I'm thinking by KO or TKO. I think he'll catch Wit if Wit doesn't implement a grapple heavy game. And even if he doesn't, I think Barberena will probably fight it off. And probably he'll come back hungry. Maybe it'll take him a while to settle back in after being out for like a year or so. But yeah, he'll probably find his rhythm and range. I think So I'll go KO or TKO in round 2.
Nice, nice.
All right,
Yeah.
so continuing down the lineup. After that, you got flyweights. The hell, Zaruk Adashev. Sorry, guys. Ryan Benoit. Welterweights, Jared Gooden thrown down with one Nicholas Stoles. Then that'll be followed by a women's strawweight bout. And Buys will be going up against Gloria De Paula. And you got our co-main. Bantamweight division. Bantamweight, man, it's like a slow roast, It's just
Yeah.
beautiful.
There's just so much going on there.
So co-main bout, no exception. South Korea, Korea's own Mr. Perfect. Apparently, his nickname is Jung Ho Kang. Apparently, also Typhoon is his nickname. I don't know which one they'll come out with. And he's gonna go against UFC vet Brazilian Ronnie Yaya. You know anything about these two?
I don't recognize them.
Okay. I'm more familiar, of course, with Ronnie Yaya. Obviously, he's been
Yeah,
around longer.
yeah. I recognize that name more, but really not recognizing the other guy.
It's all good. I watched some film
Yeah.
on him for the pod. Coincidentally, you know how we talked about
Okay.
Train to Busan being the #1 zombie flick of the current era?
Yeah.
So Mr. Perfect might know a thing or two about the Train to Busan because he lives in Busan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's from there.
Nice.
He's got a good fighting style. A good penchant for all aspects. I like his fighting style. It's kind of like he recognizes, okay, all fights start on the feet, right? So he's ready to bang, and so far he's shown he can hang there, and it translates into he's got good reactive takedown, right? Like he can go for a shot if he wants to, or he can defend the shot pretty fast.
Nice.
And he's good on the ground too. Pretty solid. He ground and pounds where there's room. He sees a submission, he tries to snatch it up. Yeah, and then Ronnie Yaya, obviously, he's pretty well rounded, jiu-jitsu ace. Hey man, I don't know how do you see this playing out?
Well, I'll have to take your word for it. On what's his name? Kang. Let's call him Kang.
Dang, okay. Or Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, yeah, Mr. Perfect. Let's go with that. That's cool. Yeah, I mean,
I
he
got
just looking over, he's got a very impressive UFC record. What is this, 6-2?
Hmm?
I mean, he's got to be approaching the ranked board with another win. I mean, Ronnie Yaya, I recognized him for a while now. He's been, I think he's been there since almost the beginning, right? Let me see here. Oh, damn, yeah, he goes back to 2011. No, 2010 with the WEC.
Jesus. Yeah,
Yeah,
way more than half his career with WC/UFC. Holy shit.
yeah, yeah, definitely. That's over a decade for sure.
Veteran and a half right there. His most notable fights I can see Joe Soto, Russell Dwayne, Ricky Simone. Unfortunately, 2 losses out of those 3.
Chad Mendez, Takeya Mizugaki, Joseph Benavidez a little earlier in his career, right at the
Seems to
switch
be a
to
tough
UFC.
out.
Yeah, he definitely
His
does.
later losses are just decisions.
Spent some time at one oh no, that would be 135. Yeah, I mean he's got a very impressive career.
Hmm. So, in this instance, you got Kang, who's he's actually 33 himself. Yaya 36. Kang, what he's 27, 8. Yaya 39 and 10. God damn, almost 50 fights there. 50 fights tomorrow. This weekend.
No shit.
But yeah, I don't know. What do you think here,
um, I think I'm gonna go with Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect?
Yeah, I mean I gotta admit you hyped him up a little bit.
Okay, I didn't mean to. I just yeah, I like his fighting style. So
I mean,
uh,
it seems like he got sidelined, or maybe not sidelined. Like COVID may have played a part in his travel
right,
because
yeah.
literally December 19th, 2019. No, December 21st, 2019 was his last fight in the UFC, and then after that, he's basically been inactive,
Mhm.
which sucks because I mean he seems to have like a really good 2 year span going for him.
Yeah. So you got Kang then, Mr. Perfect.
Yeah,
How do you see him taking it?
I'm gonna go with a submission, just because. I don't know. It's hard to say because Ronnie
Well, he's
Yaya
got
is
freaking
he's
wealth of submissions on his record.
yeah, Ronnie Yaya. It's hard to call it out there. Maybe I don't know. It seems like he was like hitting his prime there 2 years ago
Mhm.
for Kang. I think maybe he might be a little hungrier, right? He's same with Barberena coming back from his health issues. Maybe he wants to put a point on something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe a knockout.
Oh damn. Submission or knockout? You got a round?
Yeah, I think these are both submission specialists here. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go with let's just say round one. I think he's just gonna catch a good shot. I think they're both gonna be expecting to grapple. He might be a little faster, right?
All right. Well, so far we've agreed on a lot of picks. I do like Kang, and I do want to pick him, but for the sake of being spicy, we will go
Oh,
with Ronnie. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe
if
this will be
I
another L on my record.
yeah, I think if I get this one just because of the spice, you gotta ease off that, man.
Yeah, so I guess let's see here. Let's create a story. Maybe yeah, they'll wrestle a lot. Maybe Ronnie will get most of the exchanges. Maybe Kang will have trouble settling in, and maybe we'll see a decision by Ronnie Yaya. Maybe they'll just stalemate a lot of ground stuff, and yeah, we'll get the decision. I don't
Nice.
fucking know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's hard to call. I don't. I'm not overly familiar with their recent fights.
All right, well, moving on. Coming to the close here. We got Uriah Primetime Hall facing off against Sean Strickland, number 8 versus number 11 in the welterweight or middleweight division. This guy's trying to break into that elite status. Yeah, man. Any comments on this one?
I don't know. My biggest thing is I'd really like to see Uriah Hall, keep winning.
Mhm. Both
He's
guys are
always
on a
been.
4-fight streak, I think.
Oh, really? Oh man, yeah. Oh, both have some worthwhile names on their records too. Weidman, Silva, Carlos Jr.
Kind of on
Then
they're both on the
Dolev,
cusp with
Blanco.
this one.
Yeah, I think this is a big fight for both of them. The next fight after this could be, in that eliminator conversation.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Hall. I think
Yeah.
he's looked good lately. I think he's using that experience to his advantage lately. He's always
Mhm.
been one of those exciting guys that you love to see because he does the crazy stuff. But lately it seems like when he's on, right?
Yeah.
It'd be nice to finally see him get a chance to win that title.
Get a breakthrough. And he did take the win back against Weidman, albeit it wasn't the way
Yeah,
anyone wanted it to. It was very ironic,
no, the
considering.
gods demand blood,
Yeah,
blood sacrifice.
Jesus. This is you have to pay for what you did to Anderson, I guess. And it has to be
Yeah,
against the guy who everyone said was the next Anderson. It's a weird universe here.
yeah. I saw a post Weidman made where his leg wasn't healing like the most effectively, so now they have to do a second surgery and put a pin, like a titanium
Oh
pin.
shit, seriously?
So yeah, I didn't hear anything about
Recently?
how it might affect. Yeah, it was literally I think today or yesterday. I
Oh
think
shit, yeah, he's been on the road to recovery. I've been following that shit.
yeah, I think I haven't heard anything about how long it may or may not set it back, but that's the last thing I saw about the whole Weidman situation.
Oh shit. Oh poor guy. Well, hopefully that pans out. Oh shit. Yeah, I didn't hear about that one yet.
Yeah,
So I was looking over fighter intangibles for Hall and Strickland. Hall obviously a counter fighter. He's said to be gun shy, right? But when he's on, as you
yeah,
said. I think he just needs to shore up his courage, let it go. Doesn't really have any weaknesses. He just kind of crumbles under, when it's a durable guy.
yeah,
And then you got Strickland. He's interesting because he's pressure forward, but then waits for you to come at him, and he kind of counters off
yeah.
what you're doing. And then he's talking to you sometimes too, which is a very interesting approach to the game. Yeah, he's got good boxing, obviously. He stands kind of close, boxing range, right? Prone to low kicks. He took a couple low kicks in his last match there. Good hands though. Michael Bisping said he's like an arm puncher, but I mean it's effective, right? He's gotten this far with it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's done very well for himself. His record 23-3 that's very impressive. Not to
Mm,
mention, two of his losses are against guys who were doing very well for themselves,
yeah.
Ponzinibbio and Usman, right?
Motherfucking Usman. Yeah, man. So I do love Sean Strickland, but I'm gonna go with you here with Hall. I just think stylistically, hopefully it's not a gun shy match or them waiting for the other guy to go first. Hopefully Strickland's prodding will bring some stuff out of Hall.
Yeah,
I think in terms of the range that they stand out, I don't know if Strickland will be good at the range that he's comfortable with, because that might be too close to Uriah Hall, which kind of, he does the kickboxing range. He's a counter guy, and if you're walking towards him, I mean, Chris Weidman, walking towards him, he's a
yeah,
defense turret. We were talking about this. I
yeah.
should put that
Exactly.
clip up on YouTube, man. He didn't even, he defended. He's a defense turret. And Chris Weidman,
Yeah, he went and kicked at it, man.
yeah, man.
Oh,
That's a coincidence.
here's the post. Oh, it was 5 hours ago. Yeah, I was on my way home from work when I read this. MMA
Yeah, tag
Junkie
me in it.
posted. Yeah, here we go. It's kind of just like more of like a simpler update post. But yeah, he says
Okay.
August 11th he has to have a surgery because it's not healing the way it's supposed to.
Dang,
And then I think he posted an update on his own page,
sucks.
Weidman.
Yeah, yeah. Dang, that sucks, man. I feel for him.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully
Really love Chris.
he doesn't add a lot of a lot of time to what he thought he'd be spending.
Yeah, hopefully. God damn. Speedy recovery, Chris.
Yeah.
Hespect MMA.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, let's wrap it up. That'll be the episode. That'll be it for this program at Hespect MMA. Thank you, everybody, once again from me and Throb Lowe here. Keep listening in. We appreciate all your ears. Like, follow, subscribe, whatever. Right? That whole jargon that people say. You got any? You got any final words, bro?
No. I mean, good to be back. We missed a couple, or I missed a couple weeks there.
Yeah, all good. Yeah, I'm down to keep it rolling. Yeah, I want to pump into episodes there, right? It's kind of hard. Yeah. This is our show. We're gonna fucking run it the way we do it, people.
Yeah.
And, just thank you for listening.
Yeah. Thank you to everyone.
All right, there you go. So just follow the IG page, everybody, at Hespect MMA Pod for any updates. Maybe we'll see you next week. I don't know. That's our steez. All right.
Yeah.
Take care.
When's the next pay-per-view? Just
It might
August
be the one
17th?
after, is it not?
No, August 14th or something like that.
After Hall versus Strickland is Lewis versus Gane for the interim title.
Okay, what's the weekend? That would be the 7th?
Yeah, the 7th. So the week after.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna have a week without MMA. See.
Oh shit.
Oh, no,
Okay.
No,
Well,
no, I'm
good,
wrong.
maybe
We're not gonna have a week without.
yeah, something will be on.
After that, though. After. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Well, yeah.
Good stuff. Thanks. Take care. Till then, and yeah, Hespect MMA. We out. Hey, thank you so much for listening in on today's episode of the Hespect MMA podcast. If you'd like to connect with me and discuss your own responses over anything MMA related, come follow my Instagram or Twitter at Hespect MMA Pod. And for those of you listening in via YouTube, remember to hit that like and subscribe button to show some continued love and support. Appreciation to you, and tune on in the next episode. Much Hespect.